You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out in Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete.
Russell Gage, 73 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. The left side throw complete to Adams. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Brings up 3rd down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That was the safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And the ball is knocked out. And the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. And he's going to look deep here for Ward. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big pickup of 38.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
That's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete.
Russell Gage, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Conversion.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Give him 10 yards there. And about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 67 yards. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead.
Conversion.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. The 20, 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Russell Gage as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll throw now on the final play. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
7 yards there and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll look to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll run with Taylor. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the counter, it's Taylor. Able to fight through one tackle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
36-yard line. A 3-yard pick.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drop.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down.
Broncos 16.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jared Cook, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 13 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor, and he will have a Jaguars 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Jaguar
1st and 10, Taylor now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, Taylor. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jonathan Taylor, 30 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off, and coaches go, 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with the defender right there. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Taylor
brings up 3rd down.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Davante Adams, the intended receiver. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted by the Jaguars. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And we will get a timeout with 2.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
As far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. And now look at him go. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Raheem Mostert, 63 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Brings down Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Tackled by A.J. Epinesa. A loss of 2 yards.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Mahomes.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And
they go play action. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He'll buy some time right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Broncos 8, Jaguars 6.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, that giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 8-6 the score after 1.
With the score, Broncos 8, Jaguars 6.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, a run with Mostert. 1st down and a little extra for Mostert. And finally marked down at the 23.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. Only able to work it to the 20 after the nice broken tackle. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Taylor. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 10.
They run with Taylor.
1st down.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He was brought down by
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and
a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Taylor.
1st down, Jacksonville.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
7 yards, the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now back to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
47-yard line.
And Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's second down and 10.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and it's third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Jaguars. They'll take over first and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a give to Taylor. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second
from midfield. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Broncos.
This is Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up third down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Back to throw now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
First and 10 at the
back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
3. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Eluding the pressure right. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. Jordan Whitehead there defensively. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. This from 36 yards out. And Myers able to knock it through. And the lead now 5, 11-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 17.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That'll be caught by Kupp.
Complete.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third.
The give to Taylor. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And a Jaguar 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Jacksonville.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
To Jonathan Taylor. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Mahomes going to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
To the sideline.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Now it's Mahomes again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Flushed out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this will go out of bounds, so they will lose yards on the play. And on 4th down, of course, it'll be a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Brought down by
now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And some space here. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a... He's got a man! Complete! And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He got 29 yards that time. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now